Hello friends, welcome to Kamara's Kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make some butter roasted smothered chicken my way. I cut up a whole chicken and I'm going to pat it dry so that the skin can get crispy in the oven. I'm taking one whole stick of butter, baby, and I'm going to be rubbing it down on top of the chicken, and I'm also going to be getting under that chicken skin really well, especially on that breast meat and those thighs. You want to get that butter everywhere. Now to season this chicken, I'm going to be using some of my green seasoning. You can see the link to that recipe in the description box. This is my all-purpose marinade here. Now I'm also going to be going in with some dry spices just to kick up the flavor. First, I'm going to be using some complete seasoning. I'm also going to be going in with a little bit of chicken bouillon powder. This is like a Maggi powder. Some low sodium Cajun seasoning, and I'll link how I make that in the description box. Of course, some seasoning salt, some Lowry's, y'all. I'm also going to be using some garlic powder as well as some white pepper, and I am going to rub the seasoning in all over the chicken. Now, you want to make sure your chicken is seasoned to your liking, but I always say that in order for your chicken to be very well seasoned, you should be able to see seasoning everywhere on that chicken, guys. That's how you know you're going to get the flavor that you are looking for. You can also use salt to taste. Now, your chicken should look something like this, honey. If it look like this, it's gonna be good, okay? Now, into my cast iron skillet, I'm gonna be adding the thighs, the wings, and the drumsticks. I'm going to actually be saving the chicken breast for another recipe, but you can feel free to use it. I'm baking this at 425 degrees for about 45 minutes. While my chicken is baking and getting crisp, I'm going to chop up one whole onion, and I'm just going to do it in like a nice little fine dice. I'm also going to be doing half of a orange bell pepper, but feel free to use any bell peppers that you like. If you really enjoy flavorful recipes, please subscribe to this channel. I upload every single week. I'm bringing you a new recipe for you and your family. After 45 minutes, this chicken is done, and really you can even eat it like this because it is really, really flavorful and it's got a nice crispiness on the skin. But I'm going to show you how I make this gravy. Now with those pan drippings, I am going to saute the onion and the peppers. I didn't take anything out of this pan except the chicken, so all the flavor is still in this pan. And you don't need any oil. We're going to just use that butter. Now, to this pan, I added a little bit of garlic as well as a tablespoon of flour. And we're going to toast this flour until it's light skin, y'all. Okay, we want a light skin flour, not a dark skin flour. Okay, so that's going to take you about, a minute to get that little nice color on it where you're continuously whisking it. I'm going to add in water just to start making that gravy. Now, this is where you really can customize this recipe. If you like a thin gravy, add more water. If you like a thick gravy, add less water. And in order to give it that good taste, I'm going in with a little bit of chicken better than bouillon. Of course, if you use chicken broth, you're not going to need to do this. Now, as something special I like to do with my gravies, I'm going to be using cashew cream as a substitute for heavy cream. I just find it to be a little lighter, but it does thicken up the sauce. And to make cashew cream, all you do is soak half a cup of raw cashews, and then you're going to blend them with 2 cups of water until it's nice and smooth. And you can use this as a heavy cream replacement if you are dairy free or you just don't want the heaviness from heavy cream. But of course, you can use heavy cream if you like. And as you can see, my gravy is starting to get very, very thick now and very rich. I want to season my gravy with a little bit of Cajun seasoning, and at this point I'm just going to be adding water until the thickness is what I like. Now, I like a thick gravy because I don't tend to eat my smothered chicken with rice. I actually eat it with roasted vegetables most of the time, so I like to keep mine a little on the thicker side. If you like yours a little thinner, please add more water or even milk. That would make it very rich. Now I just let this simmer in the pan for about 5 minutes until the chicken is warmed through. And guys, this is it. Look at this delicious smothered chicken. I hope you love this recipe, and I will see you next time in Kamira's Kitchen. Goodbye.